each other's faults and to pardon mistakes, without forgetting but remembering what you've learned from them. The key to love is sharing, facing your good fortune as well as the bad, together forever searching for ways to intensify your happiness with one another. The key to love is giving, without the thought of return, but with the hope of just a simple smile, and by giving in, but by never giving up. Most importantly, the key to love is respect, realizing that you are two separate people with different ideas and lives, but that you belong together and you share that mutual bond. Chris, do you take Samantha to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do you part? Samantha, do you take Chris to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do you part?
I do.
Chris, would you repeat after me? I, Chris, take you, Samantha, to be my loving wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, for as long as we both shall live. Samantha, repeat after me. I, Samantha, take you, Chris, as my loving husband, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, for as long as we both shall live. Chris, do you have a token of sincerity to seal the promises that you've made? As you place the ring on Samantha's hand, I know you'd like to speak to her from your heart. Samantha, do you have a token of sincerity to seal the promises that you've made? As you place the ring on Chris's finger, I know you'd like to speak from your heart as well. Chris and Samantha, although you are two separate people, today you are joining two lives as one. You are also the common bond between two families. As a symbol of this union, Chris, if you'll hold this in one hand, if I can have both of you hands stand for me. As you place the band and the bottle together, repeat after me together. Our love is stronger than the ocean, the wind, and the earth. Let you guys first stand up for each. Yeah, do you want that first? Thank you. Chris and Samantha, God chose a path for each of you to follow. And as friends, your paths will cross quite often. Little did you know your paths would converge into one. Your marriage today is a stepping stone along that path, and there are going to be many stepping stones. Good ones, difficult ones, happy ones, and sad ones. If I could have the two of you take a stone. Repeat after me together. We will step each stone one at a time, together as husband and wife. Now we're going to pass stones to everybody. happiness for each of you will be companionship to the other. Chris and Samantha, remember to treat both yourselves and each other with respect. Give the highest priority to the tenderness, gentleness, and kindness that your connection deserves. And when fear, frustration, or difficulty assail your relationship, as it does everyone's at one time or another, remember to focus on what is right between you, not only on that little part that seems wrong at that moment. And in this way, you can write out the times in your lives when the clouds hide the face of the sun. Always remember, even though you may lose sight of it just for a moment, the sun is still there. And if each of you takes responsibility for the quality of your life together will be filled with abundance and delight. As these waters nourish the earth and sustain life, may your constant love for one another nourish and sustain you for eternity. Inasmuch as you consented to be lawfully married in the eyes of God and in the face of this company, and you have sealed that promise with the giving and receiving of rings each to the other, by virtue of the power vested in me, it's my honor to pronounce you husband and wife. Chris, may kiss your bride.
Yay!
Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the new Mr. and Mrs. Christopher O'Neill. Okay, everybody follow them to the water. Don't throw the rocks at Chris. Make your way to the water, please. I promised him I'd tell everybody. Did you get
Please, here. You'll be alright. There's a water fountain up there.
Thanks, Andy.